In the fall, everything changes.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Jake Diekman gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
No balls and 1 strike. Real Muto behind with an 0-2 count now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
The 1-2 is laid off of down and in. Hernandez on at first, nobody out. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Chapman has it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Pitch too high, and that's over the catcher's head. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Here's the first pitch to him. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
0-1 the count. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-0 game. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Scott Kingery is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. 3 runs already home here. High in the air out to center field. Kenna is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Aaron Nola is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a 4-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first down.
Great jump on that ball hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kingery racing back. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and the A's are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Oh, man, that can only count for one run. That was an absolute bomb. He squared it up as good as you can, and there wasn't a person in the building that didn't think that was gone.
Batting third, the third baseman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Matt Olson.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. No balls and a strike to count. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Hard hit ball to second, and a sliding try at that one, but it'll get through for a base hit.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here. That's down the hole.
Oh, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
No balls and one strike. Now the double steal is on here. Pitch is high. The throw.
Oh, one strike.
It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here. Olson at second with 2 down. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. But the A's get one back thanks to the solo home run. He's set and the pitch.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Strike one to start the at-bat.
Number 40.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And, guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away.
Cesar Hernandez.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Ready on 0-2. And another foul ball. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Misses. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Laureano has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Stepping up now, Chris Davis. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kingery on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is, in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift. a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
John Manaea.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with two gone, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. Squared that one up just a little late. One pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident.
This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
First pitch on its way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Phegley, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. And that's the third out. Sean Manaea will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Number 55.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
0-1 the count. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Laureano is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Bryce Harper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and a strike to count. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Hard around first is Harper racing for second. Around second now and headed for third. He will score as they extend their lead to 3.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Popped him up. Phegley has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter.
Ready for another chance? Jean Segura. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. No balls and one strike. Seared down the first baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
In now, Sean Rodriguez. as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the third out. It's a run on 2.
Leading off for the A's, the shortstop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Semien.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third, and he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this
22.
is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Into the box, Ramon Laureano. 0-1 the count. Hit hard on the ground to second. A bare hand for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Chapman. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the...
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Stepping in now, Matt Olson. That's popped up. But this will land untouched. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Olson absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we
putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the fourth inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that means Maikel Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Kingery, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Snap throw to first, but he's back in safely. Too high, and it's 3-0. Cesar Hernandez is on deck, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Drilled to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
JT.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect.
And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Yeah, and you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with the power hitter at the plate. The best thing he could do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake, and the big slugger made him pay.
And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a two-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does this smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2. And it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Striding in, Gene Segura. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Snap throw from the catcher. 4 runs here in this half inning. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Moving under at Kenna. And that's the 3rd out. But the damage is done as the Phils. So now it's Mark Liam Hendricks will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 16, Liam Hendricks.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Here's Chris Davis now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big